Welcome to Learning with Live Streaming. Today I'm going to talk about some live streaming habits that I've gotten out of and need to get back into. And by thinking about them positively and trying to get them back into my life actively, I hope to not slip up into old habits so quickly again. First thing, back on the caffeine. I need to quit that shit. But I'm not going to do it until Sunday. It's really freaky to be drinking a ton of espresso again, and it really doesn't feel very good. And I feel like kind of a moron for getting back into it, but if I'm not sleeping enough and I have to write a paper, there's just nothing else that will get me up in the morning. Nothing. I mean, I could get some harder drugs, but that's not the best solution either. Next, I totally have been slipping up with my calorie and weight documentation. And as soon as I start to let that kind of slide, bad habits creep back in. Basically just eating too many calories and whatever. So now I'm going to try posting images of my calorie intake and weight every day. And hope that gives me a little bit of extra accountability so that I can keep my shit under control. Which brings me to a fascinating point. I had lunch with my wonderful ex-therapist when I was in Illinois, and aside from completely reawakening my crush on her to the extreme, we talked about wellness and how eating a raw vegan diet might be something that some people use as an excuse to eat less or to restrict their diet, and it could be indicative of an underlying mental health issue having to do with eating disorders and weight, etc. And that was a really good point that she brought up, because I know that I still struggle daily with my weight and what I eat, and I found that a raw vegan diet makes me feel great and it's a lot easier to control my weight and what I eat, but it doesn't make me skinny, and I still have a preoccupation with thinness. So that's something that when Kelly and I are doing this raw vegan RV thing, we need to really be careful of, or be wary of, because the last thing we want to promote is this like cultural ideal of thinness. We want to promote health and wellness and not obsession with thinness and body image. And that's a struggle since I still worry about my weight. So I don't really know what to do about that, but clearly posting my weight and calorie intake publicly online to be accountable is part of the solution. What do you guys think?